Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. Today, we've reached category 146, Teamwork, Phrasal Verbs to improve group dynamics. In this category, you'll learn essential phrasal verbs that will help you work better with others, communicate clearly, and achieve success in group projects, professional teams, or even daily life collaborations. Let's get started. The first phrasal verb is work together. It's all about collaborating as a group to achieve a common goal. For example, if we all work together, we'll finish the project ahead of schedule. It's one of the most important skills in teamwork. Next, we have pull together. This means to unite and support each other, especially in challenging situations. For example, when the deadline was moved up, the entire team pulled together to get it done on time. It highlights the power of unity. Now let's look at take on. This means to accept responsibility or a task. For example, she decided to take on the role of team leader for the new project. It's a key phrase for leaders and people willing to accept challenges. Next is carry out. This means to complete a task or fulfill an instruction. For example, the team carried out the plan exactly as we discussed. It's often used when following through on specific tasks or instructions. The next one is hand over. This means to pass control or responsibility to someone else. For example, after I finish my part, I'll hand it over to Sarah to review. It's a must-know phrase for transitions in teamwork. Another key phrase is step up. This means to take action, especially when leadership or responsibility is needed. For example, when no one else volunteered, Jake stepped up to lead the presentation. It's a phrase linked to initiative and leadership. Next is break down. It means to divide something into smaller parts to make it easier to understand. For example, let's break down the project into smaller tasks so each team member knows what to do. It's often used for simplifying complex tasks. Let's move on to back up. This means to support someone or something. For example, if you present this idea in the meeting, I'll back you up with additional data. It shows support and solidarity within a team. The next phrasal verb is pitch in. This means to contribute effort, work, or help. For example, if everyone pitches in, we'll finish cleaning up in no time. It's commonly used when people share the workload to complete a task faster. Now we have bring in. This means to involve or recruit someone to help. For example, we're bringing in an expert to help with the final phase of the project. It's useful when external help or new members are added to a team. Another essential phrasal verb is split up. It means to divide people or tasks into separate groups. For example, let's split up into 2 teams so we can finish the work faster. It's great for delegating responsibilities. Next, we have fill in for. This means to temporarily take someone's place. For example, John is on vacation, so Sarah will fill in for him at tomorrow's meeting. It's frequently used in work situations where people substitute for others. Now let's talk about follow through. This means to complete a task as promised or planned. For example, we need to follow through on our commitments to the client. It emphasizes the importance of seeing a project to its end. Next, we have pull through. This means to overcome a difficult situation or challenge. For example, despite the delays, the team pulled through and delivered the project on time. It highlights perseverance and resilience. And finally, we have keep up with. This means to maintain the same speed or level of progress as others. For example, it's hard to keep up with all the updates in this fast-paced industry. It's an essential phrase for staying current with progress. And that's it for category 146, Teamwork, Phrasal Verbs to improve group dynamics. Master these phrases, and you'll be able to navigate teamwork like a pro. See you in the next lesson for category 147,